Hey friends, today I'm gonna do my Black Friday Medimops book haul. So obviously during Black Friday, my favorite used bookstore gives me a 15% off coupon. I will use that. However big my TBR is, I don't even give a shit. And I'm so happy because I got all hardcovers in perfect condition. Like, really though, like literally I keep forgetting these are used books because they are just that amazing quality wise. So I absolutely cannot wait to show you these. As always with my used book hauls, these are a lot of like backlist books that have sometimes been on my wishlist for absolutely ever. It means that I will not really know a lot about them, but that there usually is a reason as to why I put them on my wishlist and also why they stayed on the wishlist for that long, because I do go through my wishlist pretty, regularly to check if I'm still interested in things. So yeah, bear with me. I think it's just easier for me to do this disclaimer kind of before I start this video instead of like mentioning every time I don't really know. I'm probably still gonna do it, let's be real. Okay, but let's just get into it. So first off, I have The Wicked King by Kay Ancrum. This is oh my god, I don't even know. I know it's YA and I think it's contemporary with some other elements in there. What really intrigues me about this one is that the main character has hallucinations, and as they get worse, the pages like get darker and like turn black. That concept intrigues me so much. Like I live for shit like that, and honestly, that is all I needed to know about it. I do think that this has a male-male romance, so it has a queer aspect in there, and I just heard really, really good things about this. So I don't know, I'm honestly not sure if it's gonna be for me. I say that quite honestly, but I'm just so intrigued by it that I just really, really wanted to have it. And I'm probably gonna end up reading this in January, so, that's very soon. Let's see what I'm gonna think about it. Then I have Labyrinth Lost by Zoraida Cordova. This is a YA fantasy and it is about witches or brujas. And I know that this has a love triangle with a male and a female love interest, which is something that I live for and is basically all that I kind of needed to know. I really love this cover. I know that this has gotten new covers because of the sequel, but it was used and cheap, so I didn't really care. And then when I actually unboxed this, I was like, wow, that is so gorgeous. Like, I love the back with the colors too. And what is really fucking cool about this, and I love ship on the naked hardbacks. Can you see that? That is so cool. I love stuff like that. So yeah, I have heard really great things about this too from a lot of people that I really trust. So we're gonna see what I think about it, but I'm excited about the love triangle. Then I have How It Feels to Fly by Catherine Holmes. This is about a girl who is a dancer, and I think it deals with body image issues as a dancer, and also just in general how sometimes your body just stops you from doing things, like you want to do more, but your body is just like, nope, no. And I'm a dancer, and a lot of my body image issues have been from being a dancer. Like even now, where I'm pretty confident with my body and I love my body the way it is, the way that like I'm seen as a dancer who is not like, who doesn't look a certain way, that is still something that is really hard for me to deal with. So that is why I'm really, really interested in reading this and seeing how this is dealt with in the book. And, I think if you're a dancer, if you're a person who has been dancing for a long time, you can probably also relate to this aspect of, just like sometimes physically things not being the way you want them to, and you just wanting to do more, but you can't because your body is just like, no, like this is it, this is the limit. And so I'm a little bit scared to pick this up. I'm gonna say that quite honestly, because I think it's gonna confront me with a lot of things that I might not want to be confronted with, but at the same time it could also just be a really, really amazing book that I will be able to really relate to. It could also just suck, just like in general, and just not be good, and then all of that doesn't matter anyway. But I'm just excited that this book exists, and I just really, really hope that it can do some special things. Oh, this also has... yeah. Then I have Dreamers Often Lie by Jacqueline West. Now, this is actually one of those books where like I don't know anything. Like a lot of the times I will have like, at least like one buzzword as to why I picked it up. This has been on my wish list for forever. I know I love the cover. I know something about it keeps intriguing me. but I do not know what it is. I think it might be a thriller or a mystery. This is really one of those books where I completely bought it, not knowing anything, but I also am getting a vibe that this is probably one of those books where you shouldn't really know what it is about going into it. I don't know. I really cannot say anything about this, but I'm excited regardless, you know. Picking up so many new releases, I will often know, you know, quite a lot about the book or really like research it for like my anticipated releases videos and stuff like that. So having this book where I really don't even properly know what genre it is, it's kind of exciting in a way. It's also gambling, but well, we're gonna be optimistic about this. Then I have Fathomless by Jackson Pierce. Now, this is a book that has been on my wish list for actually ever. Like, years. Like, I remember this was one of the very first books, it must have been one of the very first books that I added onto my wish list when I joined BookTube or when I started watching BookTube even. And I just know that this is about mermaids. It definitely looks like it's a little bit of a kind of darker tale on mermaids, but I'm generally pretty interested in everything that has to do with mermaids. It doesn't even matter if it's like dark or not. Sometimes I even like the darker, like I want to like the darker stories more, but a lot of the times I will even like the darker stories a little bit less than I like, you know, like more like fluffy shit like of Poseidon. Yeah, I absolutely love this cover, and I just really hope that I can get to it like in the first quarter or so of 2019, simply because, you know, this has been on my wishes for so long, and now that I have it, I should just really get to it soon. And finally, I have The Star Touchscreen by Roshani Chokshi. This is a YA fantasy that I've just heard so many amazing things about, and I've been wanting to read this like basically like since before it came out. Like, I'm pretty sure this was one of the books that I had on my radar as an anticipated release. I think I knew the synopsis at some point, but I really don't remember, and at this point I've heard just so many praise about this that I just really am completely ready to go into it not knowing anything about this either. So we'll see, but I'm even like, there's I think a companion sequel to this that I'm actually even more excited to read, so I am intrigued to see what I think of this, but then I'm gonna be even more excited when I can get to that companion sequel. And yeah, this is my, for me, pretty small but amazing Black Friday book haul from Medimops. I am really looking forward to these books whenever I actually get to read them, you know. Yeah, it's just, I'm really happy. As I said, like, you know, all hardcovers, really cheap, all just in really amazing condition. I'm feeling blessed. This is amazing. Anyway, let me know if you've read any of these books or if you are excited to hear my thoughts on any of these so I can try and prioritize it. We know, you know, there's no guarantee, but there's always a chance. And yeah, I make new videos every Wednesday and Sunday with occasional reviews on Friday, so click subscribe to never miss anything and hit the little bell so you get notified as well. And thank you so much for watching. I guess I'll see you soon.